Okay, way late. This is stuff that I've picked up the last 2 weeks. So I'm going to say this is stuff for May 23rd and May May 16th. So I'm going to try to go through these really quickly without a lot of commentary. The only commentary is initial. Is if you haven't seen Deadpool, you got to check out Deadpool. I go back and forth whether it's as good as the first one, but this was really nice. Had a nice emotional impact. A couple things, and also Solo. I actually like Solo. I don't think I liked it as much as Rogue One, but it's certainly a lot better than the prequels. And by the end of it, I accepted Adrian as Han, and I wouldn't mind seeing the characters return. So that's it. Now onto the books, and I want to thank Big Red Comics in Orange and Nuclear Comics in their newer location in Mission Viejo. Both really good shops. So let's really quick. Kick-Ass #4. Kick-Ass is still going through some crap, sort of learning how to be a hero. And things are rough. And anyways, we'll find out if she gets out of the situation, I'm going to assume, where they ended up the last issue. Cave Carson has the Interstellar Eye. This is number 3. Cave is now in space with an old friend who's an alien prince, and now actually may be a god. So it's kind of cool. Check it out. Gideon Falls is pretty good. Not great, pretty good. But okay. If you haven't seen the film starring groovy Bruce Campbell, who's sadly no longer with Ash versus the Evil Dead, you might want to check out this issue, the first issue of Bubba Hotep, who was actually Elvis. He didn't die. Future Quest number 10, the Herculoids. This is the second of issue with these characters, and it's a lot of fun. Someone has come to the Herculoids planet and decides they're going to take it over. New Challengers number 1, haven't read it yet. We'll see what goes on. Anyway, well, I'll let you know eventually how I feel about that. If you're not reading Incognito Renaissance, do yourself a favor. Matt Johnson and War and Peace, really good. This was there was a graphic novel a few years ago which was just re-released with updated art, and you might want to give it a try. This is about a murder that takes place in Harlem during the Harlem Renaissance, and a black reporter who was able to pass as white, who investigates the murder of one of his friends. Vandy Countdown, Dark Hawk. Not overly familiar with that character, except as he's appeared in the Guardians of the Galaxy stories, and so I guess this is going to continue. And the character on the cover looks really familiar. Like this, the supervillain here, and it's Deathhead. All All right, that was a British character. When Marvel has a number of British imprints. Back in the day, I don't know whatever happened to him. I've seen him periodically. Okay, first issue, 105. Mike Mignola and Chris Robinson. This is Sir Edward Grey Witchfinder. Continuing character takes place in Victorian London. And it's good. It's part of the Mignola-verse, which are always entertaining. And this is Barrier number 4. Really enjoying this series. It's about alien abduction. The problems of Mexicans coming across the border, the reaction of militias down there, of ICE, and particularly 2 people, Oscar, who is a Mexican immigrant who has just come across the border thanks to some coyotes, and oh my God, I can't remember her name. A female rancher trying to save her father's ranch, and it's pretty good. One of my problems with it is that part of it, most of the stuff dealing taking part in Mexico with the immigrant population and Oscar, it's in Spanish. My 2 years of college Spanish are doing me no good, but you're able to really follow along well enough, but I probably really should get into Google Translator on this one. Exo Manowar. Eric is back on Earth, and as usual with Eric, someone's trying to get a hold of his tech. X-Files number 2 has to do with Alligator Man, or an alligator creature, a group of cultists who worship alligators, and things are going bad. Could there be something in the swamp? Okay, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Urban Legends first issue. Got no clue. Haven't read it. Carlson, Fosco, Larson, Wolf, and Gazowski do the work on this one. Always been a fan of the Turtles since way back in the, oh God, what was it? It was Tundra, and I can't remember the other imprint. But boy, I think issues 16 or 17 of the original black and white series. I turned on there. The Shadow Man number 3. The Shadow Man is having problems. He has to go into another dimension and fight. And we'll see what happens there. Black Camera Age of Doom. This continues the adventures of the original Black Camera's a daughter, who's now assumed his powers, and we're going to see what's going on there. Immortal Men number 2. Not too bad, about a group of immortals who have been behind the scenes protecting humanity since way back when. Sort of like the Avengers over in the Marvel Universe, apparently. And finally, Hunt for Wolverine, Mystery in Mandapore. This is number 1. And this is where a number of the foes of Logan are banding together, and they're trying to find what happened to him and where he might be. And I'm actually enjoying the series. Pick up the original The Hunt for Wolverine issue, which sets things up, and then the tie-ins have all been good. So check it out. And that is it for me. There's a few other things I have lying about. I'll eventually get to them. I really should start doing more comic reviews instead of just this weekly pickup thing that I'm doing. But anyways, peace out. Have a good Memorial Day. Take a moment to remember those who served and those who are serving. Peace out.